We should be starting with 70 steps. Yes, we are. I like it. I like it. So the first thing we're going to do is use them. We're going to go out here. I want to test, since this gate, yes, is now open. All right, so that gate is open. So the first room we're going to do is that outer room over there. But before that, I want to see if this blue flame is still burning. And if it's not, we are going to have a problem. Is the blue flame... Okay, so the blue flame is over there. Which means there's going to be 4 of them. Is there anything around these that gives me a hint? All right, so there's the gas pipe. Yeah, I guess I should have noticed that the first time. All right, so this is going to... Now that I've switched it on, it's going to stay on. That is good to know. All right, so we have 4... We have 4 valves and or switches that we need to find. We found one in the hovel. And yes, I went and looked up how to say the word hovel. It's hovel. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's go to our outer room and see if we can search. Oh, another thing. This right here, the wishing well. I have an idea. I have a theory on that. Because the pump system instruction manual, whatever, it said you control the water. And it said you control the water in the aquarium, the pool, and fountain. And since I threw a coin in there and nothing happened, if I drain this water, is it going to be full of coins? Is it just going to be like 600 coins available for me? I'm curious to know about that. Okay. Let's go over here to this outer room. Let me run, get there a little faster. We have 20 extra steps. I'm going to use, what, 6 of them? Before we actually go to our first room on the inside. All right, what do we have today? The tomb. Oh. A trading post. Items for trade. Okay. All right, so this is one of the... No, because it's an outer room. I was going to say this is one of the shop rooms that I haven't used yet. But that's not the case because the hovel was purple and it wasn't a bedroom. These are all under the outer rooms. All right, the tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's making dead ends. Spread 5 coins in the tomb. So, is that like a strategy thing? Where you draft the tomb, you go inside, but then you're going to need a lot of steps to come out here to the tomb to collect your coins? Is that where I'm getting at? Is you, like, at the end of the day? But then why would you need coins at the end of the day? Trading post. Items for trade. I mean, items are important. Which one do I do here? This one gives me items, but I need a shovel. This one, I have to have items to trade. I'm really curious on the tomb. I have not seen any room with a black border. All right, this is screaming at me. Let's do a tomb. Let's see how creepy we can get right in the beginning. Okay, first of all, is this a good idea? Oh, there it is. There's the spooky music. Oh boy, where is this taking me? I need a shovel. I need a shovel. This place is all about candles not being in the correct spots. All right, now I've see. Look, and these are off. Off. They're not lit. So there's just things strewn about the floor here. Is there anything of significance in these little corners? Is this going to be a maze? This looks very maze-ish. Is that a maid? Ooh, I can click it. Should I click it? Hang on, let me see if I can click another one. Yes. All right, what does she have in her hand? What is that? I don't know what that is, actually. That's a broom. Are these all the maids? The best maids? She has a duster. Or he or she. I'm assuming that's a she. With the long hair. That's a pitchfork. It's a farmer. Wait. Are these the same people who are in the stained glass? This is a maze. Are they in the stained glass in the chapel? All right, I'm clicking you. What just happened? No, go back. Oh, it's a combination. It's a combination. All right, well, we just stepped into something, didn't we? Let me make sure there was no... This is going to be a maze. All right, so there's nothing here. That's a right turn that takes me over there. I think I should do both sides before I go through the middle. Or are they all connected? They're all connected. Never mind. Is there like a zombie going to come out and get me in here? What is this? Empty candles again. All right, so wait. There has to be a significance. We have 16 candles, and these 3 are lit. Why are these 3 lit? Remember that. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh. All right, remember the letter T was wrought? Remember? End of our journeys. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Get it? Or is it? Well, based on that, it is not. This is a secret passageway that's going to send me somewhere. I'm going to take these, though. Hope no zombie comes up from behind and hits me in the back of the head because I stole those coins. All right. So this is... Wait. Let me go back. Hang on. Remember, it was in the workshop. I'm looking through my notes here. Hang on. Laboratory, library, rumpus room. Where is the workshop? Garage, bunk room, hovel. That was the last one. All right, I'm going to get there. I promise. It said something about notes being wrought. It was the song. I swore I wrote it down. I don't know. I can't find it. It was the words and letters and numbers being wrought and things and whatever. Let's keep going. All right, there's an actual tomb. Here is where the zombie comes out and kills me, and then the game's over. All right, this one got knocked down. No significance there, I don't think. Sorry if I'm moving the camera too fast. I probably should be going a little slower when I'm turning. For the viewer, that would be you. All right, this is not clickable in any way, shape, or form. Okay, nothing here. I'm assuming I'm going to click all these. Yeah, it's going to be a combination. But what is the well, I need to see how they're laid out, because if they're laid out, remember these, how are these laid out? Maybe these candles here are the clue to the layout of which ones I click. Right? Let's take a look around first before I get down some rabbit hole that doesn't matter. What are you? You are something. Why are you different? I bet you. Wait a minute. I bet. Let me click this one. Something moved. I mean, I know that might just be the sound of this thing going down. Wait a minute. Wait. There were numbers. Hang on the stained glass windows. Very beginning, chapel. All right, I got it. The gardener with the hoe was number 1. So do I do these in the order of the numbers in the chapel? Gardener 1, chef 2, farmer 3, chimney sweep 4, maid 5, equestrian, I don't know, maybe 6, and the knight was 7. Maybe I click those in that order. Remember, they have the little Roman numerals underneath them. All right, so if that's the case, let's try it out. Is this that looks like a hoe? I think that's a hoe. So you are number 1. I gotta find the chef. Let's go back. That's the chimney sweep. Where is the chef? You are pitchfork. You have a broom. I think this might be the... Yeah, you're the equestrian one because of the hat. I think that's what that is. Okay, so I need to find the chef. This could be completely the most wrong thing that's ever been wrong, or this could be genius. Welcome to my life. All right, there is. Ooh, this one's fresh. That might be Herbert S. Sinclair right there. I bet you this is Herbert. It is. View only in the event of my death. Yeah, this is definitely Herbert right here. So let's wait a second before we go and read that. Let's try this theory first. We'll come back. I am looking for the chef. Yeah, all of these, see how they're sticking out? I bet you they move. Or some of them move. All right, you're a pitchfork. I need... Oh, there you go. You're the chef. You're next, too. Okay, who's next? Now we need the farm. Now we need the pitchfork. You are a pitchfork. 3. Chimney sweep. 4. Maid is 5. Equestrian 6. And that leaves you the knight of some sort. I think that looks like royalty. That doesn't look like a knight. Let me make sure. I swore the knight had like a sword. It might not be a knight, but that's what I called it. Am I missing one? Was there one in the beginning? That looked more like a king or a queen kind of royalty person. I don't think I missed one. I thought I did. Well, hang on. Around the corner. I haven't been over here yet. Man, this is spooky in here. Imagine being a 13-year-old kid running around down here. It's terrifying. Yeah, that was the last one. Okay. Just, I didn't want to do all that and then click the wrong one. All right, so it's got to be you. I guess I had it wrong. That was a crown of some sort. I don't think in the chapel it looked like that, but whatever. 7. Yes. 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 Sorry. I'm like pumping my fist over here. Good thing I wrote that down. Okay. That was awesome. Now I need to go and read about Herbert S. Sinclair. Where is his Ooh, now the music really got spooky. This is going to be a long episode, y'all. I don't know how far we are into this one, or into it already, but we just did something special. Let me get, you know what? Remember what we do now. You get to be involved in screenshot making. Yep, it's centered up. There it is. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, let's read this letter. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. Okay, I'm not doing that. And all of the picturesque places of this grand estate. I have to turn that music down. My headphones, it's crazy. All right, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dark dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font. Family font? Of convention. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. I don't know what that means. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? Next page. This is deep. This is deep. In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? That's a pretty awesome paragraph right there. I like that. Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? Man, did I forgot to tell you to grab your beverage and settle in, because story time here. This is taking a minute. And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever, and if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break, these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak, and than oak, sycamore, and spruce. More than... Can we talk about this for a second? Can we talk about this? All right, first of all, we have one comma, and then we're going and. There should be a comma here. And yes, the almighty Oxford comma should be right here. And if you don't think that, you're wrong. Then I would cherish this tomb more than oak, sycamore, and spruce. More than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all of our in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty. To treat this sepulture, maybe, to treat this sepulture as hallowed ground. To realize that the grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. Sorry, I'm far away from my screen. To realize that the grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. Yeah, I'm like pretty far distance from my screen. Some of these are hard to see. And to, in turn, as recompense, yep. And to, in turn, for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. Well then, that was a statement. That was something. Man, that was a lot. He pretty much just laid it out for me there. All right, let's go. I need to stop reading and just walk down this hallway. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. Now, where is this leading us? Is this taking us to... All right, we're in the outer room. We walked in. We walked down. Now we're going to the right. So we're going towards the house right now, I believe. Is this going to bring us to a spot where we can go outside? Hey, look, there's an arrow pointing there. Is there anyone going to sneak out here and get me? Yeah. Do you want me to go there? See, now, I'm not a big scary movie person, as you may have been able to tell. This right here is what every person in a scary movie would do. They would go, "Ooh, what's over here?" And they would run over here, and then some monster would come out and get them. So I'm not going to do that. And my steps changed to 66. I'm in a different room. Ooh, that's the Grim Reaper. This just got extra spooky. All right, is there anything I can click over here? Candles everywhere. His candle budget must have been out of control. This dude spent a lot of time buying candles. Any of these clickable? They are not. I know I'm moving fast, but there's a lot of stuff down here and I'm trying to get through it. All right, I'm not going there. You don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna peek around the corner. Is that gonna get me? Is something gonna get me? Hi. Please don't hurt me. I'm 13 years old. I'm just a kid. Grim Reaper. Please. Don't mind me. I'm gonna come up here behind you. There's a note. Can I click it? I cannot click it. It's so creepy. Why, Herbert, are you making your grandnephew come stand in front of the Grim Reaper? That looks like a treasure map. Oh, underground map. Oh, here we go. Okay. He had a secret evacuation path to get out of here. The reservoir. Here's a boat. Am I going to ride a boat? So I'm going to drive a car. I'm going to ride a boat. Here is a railway. And it stops right here. I'm right here. This is where I am. I bet you that doorway was leading to this. Because look, so right here, remember we found outside in like episode 1 that door that's boarded up where the mine car stops right here. And that's boarded up. So that would be outside right here. This is the fountain. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is the outer room. This is the stairs I went down when I chose Tomb. I went down these stairs and now I'm here. I'm going through here. So I'm either here or here, but I haven't seen the reservoir, so I have to be here. Right? There's a lot going on down here. Either way, screenshot that. I might have to come back and look at that. Actually, you know what I'm doing? Where's my phone? Hang on, time out. I'm taking a picture of this. Just in case I need this later in this episode. There we go. Just in case I get lost. All right, let's see. I guess we do have to go. I guess we do have to go in here. Go here. This is not going to work out well. Okay, now what? What do I do in here? I'm clicking. I'm looking. What are those? Those look like tiles of some sort. Do they fall off the wall anywhere? No? I'm sorry, I'm moving it fast again. Do I click this? All right, arrow. What are you pointing at? Are you pointing at something right here? Do I click here? What are you pointing at? Are you pointing at the torch? Click, 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 click. Nothing. Is it this? It's pointing at something over here. It's pointing right here. What am I missing? What am I missing? All right, so arrow's pointing. I mean, it's too obvious, right? There's something that's too obvious. What is it? What does that mean? What is the right arrow pointing down? What does that mean? That's where the arrow's pointing. Perhaps there's another clue in here I missed. Is there something else? What is this up here, the number 2? Because there's the 2 here, there's the 3 here. Where's the number 1? Is it over here somewhere? Something tells me it's one of these one of these torches or one of these candles. Kind of like the candle in the drawing room. Where you just clicked on the actual candle, the lumiere of it. What am I doing wrong? I've got to be doing something wrong. All right, what is the significance of these black rectangles compared to the other ones? What are they? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we might be at a dead end here. I don't know what to do here. What? I got nothing. I don't know. To me, it seems like what I'm thinking is you click on something somewhere. Like there's a secret button that you push or you pick up, or you like you turn this to the side and you come back here and that wall opens up or something. Or one of these, something comes out of here like it's a drawer or something. Unless that's just a decoy room. And that's what you're actually supposed to look at. I don't know. I got nothing. We might have to actually go get in the house now. Let's go start the house. This outside, man, this game is getting deeper and deeper. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna give up on this. I don't really know what to do. Yeah, I'm stumped on this. Anyways, what I was saying, I thought this game was just going to be figure out the way to get to the door, and you win the end. But we have what we learned in the archives yesterday, which is what we should have learned in the archives like 6 episodes ago, was there's like this whole murder mystery. There's burglaries. We've got a whole city that we have to go and explore. Like there's a lot going on here. On top. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. Those candles have to signify something. There's no reason for them to be lit up like that in the corner in a very weird way. Each of your journeys, yeah, it used a step. So going downstairs where the Grim Reaper was a step. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? It is not, but I can't figure out what that arrow meant. So let's just go back and let's go back into the house and see what's going on up there. I am intrigued by this down here. That was awesome. Okay, good choice on the tomb. Good choice. Now, 65, 64. We're going to be at 63 before we actually get into the house. But that's still 13 extra. No, 62. I forgot about that one right there. Yeah, back to this. I have a feeling I'm going to drain that water and there's going to be a whole bunch of coins or something in there. You know, let's make sure I didn't accidentally light a blue flame. All right, so my theory right now on the blue flames, I think the kitchen faucet might be another one. Might be number 2. So I would like to test that out at some point. Okay, welcome. Welcome to day 12. Let's try to do what we did yesterday, which is go north. Let's try that. Start out with a corridor. I say corridor, yeah. That'll get us north. You know what we could test? Actually, no, let's do the den. I want to test out the gem thing. If the when we had the hovel, it turned a gem into a redraw. I want to see if that works. If it works. Let's see if it continues permanently or if it was just yesterday. Because I'm not sure. All right, so what we've learned on these paintings. This is not a wedding where there was a bridge. This is, as what we learned in the study, was the paintings are the letters, the words have one letter off. So bride and bridge. That means the letter G is missing. Bride, bridge. That's what I think. I think. I don't know. I think. All right, is there any other things laying around in here so I don't... Yeah, bride and bridge. Courtyard, security, and bedroom. Security is important. Yeah, gym requirement. That was just for yesterday. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I was kind of hoping this was going to be redraws because I had extra steps and I was looking forward to using those on fancy rooms. All right, I don't have a shovel yet for the courtyard. But remember, Danny Ravane, he got fired. And now I'm flipping again through my notes from the hovel. He got fired specifically. Let's see. He has... Where's the... Yeah, it says the termination letter said that green rooms were the problem. So what was wrong with these green rooms? Was it because there were dirt mounds everywhere in every courtyard? I don't know. I'm going to stop talking, though. We're going to security. That's what we're doing. I want to mess with the settings. Now that I know maybe one or two more things. All right, estate inventory. Have I forgotten anything? I have not. The key card, we need to go... The settings, we need to set them to low. Hopefully. Yes. Offline is unlocked. Thank you. And back. And keycard systems operational. Wait. Yeah. Sorry, it was operational because I don't have the breaker box to turn it off. Let's try the login. I looked at the note on the hovel, a lot of stuff from the hovel. The note on the hovel, I wish I wouldn't have not turned off of that page because I have a lot of pages to flip through here every single time it seems like. Sorry about that. Okay. My man, Denny Ravane, had his little graph, little picture set up, and he had 45292 written as his multicolored password. But that was based upon 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, and 2 starting rooms. There are 3 starting rooms. There's not 2 starting rooms. So I think I'm going to try 45293. Incorrect. That was a... All right, cool. That is... Well, let's... You know what? Let's try his anyways. 45292. Okay. All right, so there's a theory that's gone. Next. Let's get out of here. All right, nothing else in here that I think I need to... There were coins over here one day. All right, nothing that's sticking out. Okay, so Batman in the bathtub. This one I don't know. Tub and bat. Bath and bat. That's it. It's bath and bat. So the number or the letter H. But what do now do all of those missing letters go create a phrase? Do they create a word? Do they spell Herbert S. Sinclair? That would be funny if it was all just him. It was just him putting himself over. All right, let's do each time I draft a dead end, so maybe I can draft a dead end right here, just because. There's my code check. That'll give me 5 more coins. And a furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms. Courtyard again. I don't have a gym. I don't have anything for the code check, but I think it might be worthwhile just to have it, just in case. The furnace has a dirt mound, which I don't have a shovel. I think we'll do the code check, and it should give me 5 coins based on the tomb. Do I have to go in there to get it? I think I just wasted 2 steps. I think I just wasted 2 steps. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. I have to go back out to the tomb to get it, though. That could be a terrible idea. All right, there's another dead end. Losing coins. I need a gem. I need a redraw. I don't like this at all. There's my chapel, just to show you how smart I am with the numbers. Let's do... The closet gives me items, though. I want some items. The chapel takes away a coin, but gives me more a way to go up. This gives me straight up, just gives me items. You know what? Let's do this one. Maybe I can do a dead end here. Get a key or nothing. Let's get a key. Let's get a key just to have one. Wow, I am just throwing around my steps all loosey-goosey today, aren't I? All right, 10 and deer. Is that a buck? And that is a... Yeah, the deer and the number 10. Tag. Tag, stag. Yep, that's it. Tag and stag. I still don't know what these mean. So that means the letter S is missing. I don't know if... Do I need to be writing all these letters down to come up with a phrase later on? Maybe? All right, so remember, let's look here just to review how I did that. See the number 1? And then the number 2 was somewhere. Oh, I guess it wasn't a knight. Yeah, that is number 7. Why did I think that was a knight? Yeah, but they all have numbers, and I just went in order of those numbers. Which one did I thought? Why did I think that was like a soldier? Oh, it's probably because of the shield in her left hand. That's probably what that was. And why are they... What... He was... In his note, he was talking about his father and grandfather and him and blah, 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 blah. But all the statues were women. I wonder if there's any significance to that at all. Who knows? All right, greenhouse. Do not have a gem. Closet, spare room. Spare room keeps me going north. I need to go north. Those items are very, very tempting. Very tempting. I need to go north. I got 55 steps. Let's use them. Can I see anything out there? I cannot. Yeah, all of this inside seems kind of anticlimactic after doing all that stuff in the tomb earlier, doesn't it? This is what I need, but I don't have a gem. This will give me a gem, but I'm a dead end. Parlor. Let's get some gems up in here. Herbert, you sir are sneaky. You have created a very, very elaborate system for me to figure out. I thought this was going to be so much simpler than it is. All right. That's an ampersand, and that is a... Well, maybe this will help me figure out what that is by knowing... This is sand. That's like a sand dune. And sand. That's what that is. It's sand. It's like a sand dune. Like, yeah. That's what it is. All this time I thought it was a sideways, I can't speak. Sideways dress or a mountain range. It's sand. Because that's and. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. So that's another letter S. The gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white in it are always true. Statement on the white box is true. The gems are in the white box. So this one can't be true because this is false. The gems are in the white box, true. The statement on the white box is true. No, this is false. Right? The statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. So if those two are true, the gems are in the white box is false. But then it doesn't say where they are. So if this, all right, this is going to be one of them, one of the ones that are harder for me. I don't know why some of these are really hard and some of them are just so easy. Okay. Statements with the word white are always true. So let's say this one's true. That would make this one true. That would make all of them true. So this one has to be false, which makes the statement of the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. False, false, true. All right, okay, hang on. So if these two are false, statement on the white box is true. That's false. Statement with the word white are always true. That's false. The gems are in the white box. True. Is it this one? I think it's white. So if this is... They're always true. That means they're false. Statement of the white box is true. That's false. Gems are in the white box. It's the white one. I might be wrong on this. This is the least confident I've been. Okay. That was the least confident of all of them that I've ever been. Whew, my goodness. Okay. Gotta go this way. All right. Thanks for my key in the nook. Appreciate it. Okay. We don't need another dead end. We need the hallway. We need a corridor. Let's use the corridor here. We'll save the hallway for later when we need more than one opening because it's always unlocked, right? That's what I think. Or no, this one's always unlocked. It actually says it. This one doesn't say that. So this one is always unlocked. We don't have a key. This gives us more options in this area. Let's do this one. That might have been a terrible idea. All right, so now we have... That is a match, a flame, a fire. That's a tree. Fire. Fire. Nope. Fir. Fir tree. Fir. Fire. Maybe? Possibly. That's what I'm going with for now. All right, this is the room right here. This could be a dead end. This could be more coins, is what this could be. We're not using this at all. Definitely not here. Pantry it is. Give me some coins. Give me some coins. All right, that's clock and lock. So that's the letter C. Oh, more steps. Thank you. This has never changed, so we're not going to read it. +2. Okay. Nothing else in here of significance, I don't think. I always think there is going to be, but there never is. All right, this can... Yeah, I think this can be a dead end. Let's get those items. Because we can always come... We go back up to the hallway and head that way. Or up. This is also 2 items. But let's do this one. I'm feeling... The closet has come up, and I'm feeling the closet is a good idea. A key and die. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. I was kind of hoping for car keys, but... Whatever. All right, we have the road to nowhere to go fishing. We have the road and the rod. So that letter is A. Now also in the study, remember, they had the graph. The graph. It was maybe it was on the chalkboard. I don't remember the board there. It had the map of the house, right? It had this, and it had an F in the entrance hall. And we also know there is that one painting that has the letter E on this bottom left second one up. There's a letter E. So does each room have a letter that corresponds, and does that like form a message? If so, that's a lot to remember. I'm kind of hoping that's not it, because that's a lot. That's gonna be a lot of work. All right, dining room right in the middle. Corridor is always unlocked. Dining room sends me north. Commissary also does. Or I can redraw. I don't think I use my redraw here. I think we keep it moving. Yeah, we have 2 doors going west to the left. So I think we have 2 options here. Let's go dining room so we start heading north, because this is the goal, the antechamber. That's the whole point of this, I think. When I first started playing the game, I thought that was the goal, but now I'm not so certain. Kind of certain, but not totally. All right, the Chamomile Theater. This is definitely not what this is. What is this? That's a theater. So which kind of plant and or herb has the words with theater in it? I do not have any idea. Like, at all. That one is... I'm not going to figure that one out anytime soon. Here we go. Now we're going north. Although the courtyard sends me both ways. This might be a very... No, but then I can't go north. Both ways except for the one I want to go, which is north. Corridor. Right? Yes, yes. I want to see what these northern... Oops, sorry, I shook the wrong thing. I want to know what these northern rooms are. Up here. I need to know what kind of fancy rooms these are, because there's like the vault and all these other things. All right, so this one doesn't make sense. We have a tiger. And a tray, a dessert tray, a kind of thing. Is there a fancy name for this that I just don't know? Tier, maybe? 3 tiers. 1, 2, 3. Tier, T-I-E-R. Tiger, tier, maybe? Sorta? Ish. There's my library. I can get my book. I think the library is the answer here. Discover, yes. Yeah, because we need to check out a book, because we have a very, very, very important decision to make on our books, which I will explain right now. There are 2 books in here that I am very, 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 very interested about. And do I do that first to go look at the history? I think I do it now. All right, here's the deal. We've done the Sightseer's Guide. We did the pump system, which was whatever. But Caleb Manning, we learned about him yesterday in the archives. But then again, we have drafting strategy, which is our strategy of drafting in the house. This is probably going to give us a lot of information about the house. This one, though, gives us more information about Mr. Manning, and Mr. Manning had a history that we need to learn more about. Because now that I'm outside and I've learned that there's a whole nother world out there with a map, which the Sightseer's Guide told me about, I'm flipping to pages that don't exist in my notes here. I need to go backwards, so I'm going forwards. Where is the thing about Mr. Caleb? Yeah, I think this one's going to tell us more about the lore of everything, which makes sense because it's the history. But I want to know what this is. Like, this will help me. I think if I had to guess, this is going to be about the house. And I'm got 5 or 6 or 7 rooms that I'm lost on, that I need help on. This, I think, would help later in the game. But we're definitely going to learn something about the burglary and why my mom decided to leave the publishing company as soon as the bad things happened to Mr. Caleb and Mr. White. I think it was, what was his name? Jim White. What was his name? Jimmy White, George White, Philip White. That's it. That's him. So these 2 are connected. Yeah, I think the history is very, 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 very tempting. We're going to do this. I want to find more out about this house. I need to get up to the antechamber. I need to know more about the house. That's what we're doing. I had to talk myself through it. All right, let's go check the... Oh, first of all, we have the airplane. And that's a paintbrush. That's a paintbrush. That's what that is. Now that I'm up close, I'm over here singing songs. Got the whole world in his hand. But that is not. So we have paint, plane, airplane, air. Plane, plane, plane. Paint. Plane. Pair. Pair. Plane. Air. Airplane. I got nothing. All right. What do we got in here? Is anything else obvious that I need to look at? I want to go look. Actually, you know what I want to do? Let's go look at this over here. Run over here really fast. I want to see if it's changed. I can't ever seem to pass it up, but also I can't ever seem to get everything at the same time. Nook, hallway, corridor, observatory, security, drawing room. Yeah, this is all pretty... I spend a lot of time in here because I'm reading. That's why. Parlors, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. All of that checks. Let's go to the left out of here. Oh, this is going really fast. I got you all kinds of dizzy now. All right, this should be going north. No. To the left. I got one key left. There's my attic. I don't have the gems for either one of these. And I don't have the keys for any of this. Redraw. We got to redraw. Unless we can come in from the bottom and the left of this great hall and not have to worry about the 7 locked doors. Maybe it unlocks it for you if you come in from these other directions. I need a lot of keys. I'm not feeling a lot of keys happening. Let's redraw. This might be a mistake. This might be the mistake of the day right here. I'm definitely not choosing this ever. Never, ever, ever. Until it's like the end of the day and I have nothing else to do. Observatory seems like the choice here. But so does the secret passage. No. No, not the secret passage. No. Because it just tells you the color. It doesn't give you what you're actually going to, and that would be here on the end. Let's do observatory. Rank 7. No, this is 6. I was going to say 7's the highest we've been. Nope. I forgot what this is going to be. There's my key. There we go. That worked out well. Old Clavis. Clavis. I've never really seen that name before. Do we know what's coming up next? 9 and 10 are not available. That's Richard Witt, though. He was available in the library as well. All right, what do we got here? This is a cliff of some sort, and this is still the number 10 with the little label kind of thing. I don't know what that would be. Yeah, I got nothing. All right, level 7. We have a key. Of course, it's locked. So this will be as officially as high as I've ever been. I think I made it to level 7 once. And it looks like we're... Oh, it's a dead end. Regardless of what we do, it's a dead end. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Whenever you enter a ballroom, set your 1 gem to 2 gems. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gem to 2 gems. I don't know what that means. That doesn't make any sense. I guess items, I guess we got to do this one. This only gives us 2 items. This gives us 4, and it's a new room. So now, basically, if we look at the map, we are bound to these 2 pathways, getting us up here again. And from what I've learned in the last 2 episodes, garage is going to be an option, and that is you can't go north on the garage. So we can't choose the garage today. Because I want to go up here. All right, walk-in closet. This is it. This is the only choice. First timer. I see the compass. I see the compass over there. All right, whose closet is this? There's the necktie. Whose is this? There's lady shoes. It's a purse. Those look like men's shirts. It looks like a closet for both her ladyship and Herbert S. Sinclair. So there's the clock, which tells time, and that is a tie. Maybe. Possibly. Possibly, I don't know. All right, a big key. That's a giant key. This is gonna, I mean, I need this. We're definitely gonna need this because we're gonna have one pathway going north. Was that 4? The gem, the key. Sleeping mask, there it is. All right, so that's going to help, because I don't think we have any bedrooms yet. Yeah, so any bedroom we do, we should gain some more steps. That's going to help out, actually, a lot. Because we're going to have to choose sometime. Or no, we're not, because the bedrooms, most of them are dead ends. So maybe not. All right, so there's her ladyship. I'm pretty sure that's her ladyship. Is there any other clues in here I need to look at? I don't think there is. Let me, you know what we could do though? Hang on, let's look at the directory here. Walk-in closet. Here we go. The stylish and smart clothes in this generously sized closet belong to the former mistress, Lady Epson. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Is that her ladyship? Does that mean that this is not Herbert S. Sinclair's house? Or is Lady Epson his wife? Because Lord William Epson or something was in the foyer, which is not Herbert at all. Let's see. Yeah, Lord William Epson. Lord William Epson. But he lived at Featherfall Keep, according to the book. Or, yeah, according to that one book. Interesting. Okay. Though the small dressing room has not been used in many years, it is nevertheless kept up and preserved in the state you will now find it. All right, I think the importance of this room is the Lady Epson part. And the items. I don't see really anything else standing out here. Was there... Oh, you know what? Outer rooms. This Sinclair family crypt is as gloomy as it is immense. The true Sinclair legacy lies here, resting underneath the stones, a parade of distant relations and forgotten ancestors. Black print. This is a black print. Dead end and outer room. Kind of a dead end. Sort of ish. A dead end. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Next. I'm spending too much time in here. All right, let's look at where we're going. We need to go... I'm going to look at this map 3 more times before I get there. Let's go through the den, I think. Yeah, because we can't go this way. So we go library, corridor, dining room, hallway. Keep that, let's remember that. Library, corridor, I'm going to run. Dining room, hallway. Dining room this way. Oops, nope. See, I ran into the chair. Hallway. Oop. Then we go not pantry. Parlor, spare room, chapel. Parlor. No. See, I almost did it. Parlor. I went the wrong way. Parlor, spare room, chapel, and then we turn right at the chapel. Because that is a dead end over there. This leads us to security. Yes. Okay. Cool. I made it. Aren't you proud of me? Right here. Let me make sure. Yes. Or. Yeah. Never mind. This is the right way. The bedroom is a free room. Commissary leads us up. Passageways 2. That would be okay, but we only have 1. So we spend our gem here to go this way. leaving ourselves another pathway? Or do we use this bedroom as a free room, but then we are committed. We are pot committed to going down and up like this way. I feel like this gives us more options, but also this. I think commissary. I think it's worth it to give ourselves another option to go like that, as opposed to this. You are forced. This one has to go this way, and this one, all these have to go north. If you do this, if you get a dead end down here, you can still go north this way. I think commissary. I like the options idea. Although no more gems is not fun. There you go. I could buy 2 of them. There we go. I like it. The sledgehammer, though. There's my metal detector. All right, if I need another gem, I can come back and get one. All right, stairway to the stars. Stair, star. That one's pretty. That one was the easiest one. Stair, star. 2021. When I first started this game, I thought there's no way I'm even going to get to day 2021. This game is going to be so easy. I'll finish this in like 14. Probably not. There's my breaker box. That is important. That I can dead end here. And I have to dead end here because I don't have a gem. I can buy one, but I think I would rather... We need to do this anyway. Or do we? Yes, because I got to turn the key cards off. That's right. So in the end, we spent that gem for this commissary to allow us to turn the key cards off. That's how I'm going to justify that decision. Then we go down here and just hope for the best. Yeah, let's do that. Because as we have not had a key card room yet. Turn those off. Let's see if I do this the first time. I did it wrong already. Here we go. Green, red, purple, 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 green, red, purple. Okay. Let's turn that on. And we should be good. Are there any buttons in here that I never did? The tie. You know what? It is tier. T-I-E-R. Tie. Tie tier. So it works for the tie and it works for the tiger. Now that I figured out this pattern, what do I do with it? What are those? What does that mean? Like, what are we doing here? All right, entrance hall is what I'm looking for. All right, 30 steps to go. We have one pathway. I'm telling you, I bet you the key to this whole game is probably in this entrance hall somewhere. I bet you that's how this is going to end up. All right, there is a problem. That's a dead end. That's a dead end with no gems. This is it. It's the only choice. So I'm going to have to use... I have 30 steps. I'm going to have to... I have to do it. I have to click this. I have to enter 29, come back out 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. I'm going to waste 10 steps right here. This is a very expensive room because if I go over there and click that, I won't be able to see my choices. I have 3 dark choices. What a scam. What a scam. What a terrible, terrible scam. All right, turn it back on. But that is the 20 steps that we gained from the sauna yesterday, right here. That is what those steps were for. What is that? There's my battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. So this is definitely in the workshop. If I could just figure out what contraption it is. All right, so in the newspaper article was one of these guys. Okay, this one here. Rosary crowbar. Rosary crowbar. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Pray. That's a bar. That's a crowbar. That's praying hands. I don't know. There was the guy. Where's the guys? The two guys in the pictures. Where are they? There's the angry maids. I think that's my mom in the office. I think. Where's the two guys that I didn't know who they were? Is it over here? They are. Yes. Who is this? Who are you? Who are you, sir? And who are you? I got questions on both of those. I want to know who they are. All right, the only way I can go is this way, right? Yes. Servants' quarters. One key for each bedroom in your house. Of course, today is the day that I have no bedrooms. Great. And I have to do this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the worst room. Well, you're gonna get a break. I'm not. You're gonna get a nice break to go and oh, there's more steps. 5 of them. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, while I do this, you go ahead and take a break. I'll be back in a minute. 9, 16, 2, 20. 9, 16, 2, 20. And a key card. All right. Okay. So maybe it was worth it. It's the first time I've had one of these in a long time. All right. We have a key and a key card to move north. If I remember correctly, this one has been locked most of the time, but we are on rank 1, so hopefully it's not. Okay, it's not. And I'm done. And I'm done. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can go buy a gem at the commissary. Yep, that's what we have to do. No, 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 I can't. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? No, I want this. I can just go buy one. Herbert, I need to go. No. Herbert, sir, I need this, sir. Please. Can I have a redo? This is no, this is terrible. I would like to escape, please. No, I don't want to. Okay. Lesson learned the hard way. You need to have a gym on hand at all times. This is terrible. This is terrible. 25 steps to go. 25 steps to go. Attention, attention. 25 steps I'm going to lose. The sauna did me no good. I would have had 5 left without the sauna. I have 25 left. It doesn't matter. I'm done. What an absolutely terrible, terrible ending to this episode. Are you serious? I have a key card. I have a battery pack. I have all these things. I can't. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad. Okay. Let's make the best of the situation. I'm just going to keep clicking this and hoping the game lets me do it. This is not going to help me. Let's just go. Let's pick this. Whatever. Are there any clues in here? Anything else? Oh my gosh. All right, here's that room. See, it has an E. I'm so mad. Never mind. I don't even care. We're going out of here. We're done. We're so mad. Sand. Maybe it's not sand. Whatever. I'm so mad. I can't even think straight. I had everything set up. Everything was set up to do this, to make this work. 30 more steps I had to go. 7, 8, 9 rooms. Oh my gosh. I'm so... Control your emotions. Control your emotions. Should I try to go back to the tomb? Should I try that? Maybe. I wanted to do the kitchen. Let's go over here. Let's make sure there's nothing else. Are there any clues over here? Because I learned about the underground map. I went the wrong way. I'm all flustered. I am so flustered. Nothing makes sense. I went through the tomb. Did that open up maybe one of these doors over here? Does that yellow and black door, has that opened yet? It has not. Oh my gosh. I'm so I'm over it. I'm so over this. I can't 25 steps. I can't even walk straight. I can't think straight. I don't even know where to go. 25 steps. Oh my gosh. Let me go down. I'm going to go down there one more time, down that little walkway down there. 6 coins. You know what? Maybe I can test my theory on this water thing. Yeah, see, there's the rail right back there. And I saw on the underground map, this rail stopped right here. Now, nothing happened on the flame. Anything is this lit up yet? I swear every time I go down here, I think it's going to be lit up, and it's not. You know what? I just thought of an idea. I'm going to put all of my coins in the fountain. Because I have a crazy theory that I'm going to drain that water in that fountain one day, and there's going to be a bunch of coins in there. And I'm going to get these 6 coins on that day. That is my theory, and I'm just going to go with it. Unless you can't do more than one. Can you do more than one? Oh, okay. My theory is a terrible one, because you can only do one. I'm trying to back up and come back. One more time. Let me try one more time. Yeah, okay. Never mind. You can only do one. All right, let's go back to the tomb. Last ditch ever here to try to figure out what that arrow meant. I might as well. Right? I mean, I got 22 steps. Nothing to do with them. 22 steps! Oh my gosh. So frustrated. I'm just going to run down here as fast as possible. Okay. All their little arms are still down. Wait, let's make sure nothing else moved when the other passageway opened. Let's make sure nothing else happened. Is there a clue somewhere else to help me with that dead end with the big arrow? There's the creepy music again. I don't think anything else moved, but just in case. If there's anything with an arrow that would tell me. Like, why are these just 2 very nice candles right here? These are very brightly colored in this dark little corner. Why? These all look like bricks that can be moved. All of them. Anything in these corners? This one didn't have anything in it. This was nothing. This was the first one I saw. Each of our journeys. Look, there's my coins. Look at all these coins I could have. That was so it distributed them here. This is just going to make me depressed looking at all those coins. Should I leave them? I should have left them to see if they're there tomorrow. That's what I should have done. I got 25 coins to spend in the commissary now. In the tomb, this floor plan is the definitive dead end. Written in red. Or is it? This floor plan is the definitive dead end. It is not. I disagree. What are we doing in here? All right, I'm back. I am back. Grim Reaper, please tell me. Is there something about the shadow here that you are casting? Is it gonna... Like, what is this skull here? Okay. Evacuation tunnel. What is this circle? 7. Why did I not notice the number 7 before? That's the number 7. 2. B-A. 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 Balcony? Maybe? B-A. B-A. Reservoir. Yeah, I don't know. What am I missing? What am I missing? There's got to be something about this arrow. What is going on here? Is there anything back here? You know, Herbert S. Sinclair would have put some sort of button or something around here. You know he would have. It's pointing there, so that does that the decoy, it actually you need to be looking there, you know? Let's go back in here. Does that door raise? No, I don't think so. Does that look like it opens and closes? I don't think it does. That's where I need to go. That is for sure another room. How do I get back there? Trying to take a wide view here. It's pointing right here. This is where it's pointing. This torch is where this is pointing. And that skull. I got nothing. Let's go see what we get in the commissary. I think it was just well, no, I can only keep one thing. So I think we keep the battery pack. Boy, I can run fast when I want to, can't I? Or do we get the shovel, come down here and pick something up? Got 19 steps. Why not use them? $18, $17, $16. It'd be like 13-ish, 14-ish. I haven't gone in there yet. Let me make sure. I just went in and out of a room, came back out here. Can I make a wish? No. All right. Just one today. All right, I think the commissary was up here. Yep. All right, 25 to spend. Sledgehammer is not what I need. Nope, there's no shovel. Gems I can't keep. So it's metal detector for tomorrow, or I keep what I have, which is the battery pack. I think I keep the battery pack. Where is my coat check? 2 over and then down. Is there anything else I could use here? No. There's no other keys, no other rooms. This was an The tomb was great, but the rest of this was terrible. All right, I need to go to security. That's what I'm looking for. That's not it. That is. Code check. There it is. Yeah. Battery pack, please. I guess this is what we have to do. Yep. Oh, so disappointed. I am so I'm sorry. I know the last part of this has been just painful, but I'm sorry. Gosh, so disappointing. Let's try this last thing on the... Let's try to log into this one time. I want to try. It was the letter I, comma 789. Those are the missing keys. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was I, comma. Oops, nope. It's not gonna be a comma. What am I thinking? Why would it be a comma? It's a very, very, very dumb thing that I'm doing right now. I'm done. I'm out of here. We're calling it a day. We can't do anything else. We're screwed. It's 10 steps left. Whatever. Call it a day. What a terrible ending. We had so much promise. So much promise in the beginning with the tomb. I'm sure I'm missing something huge in the tomb. But man, it was the commissary. That was what screwed me. I believe there was something else here and I should have just chose that. Man. I had to do the billiard room for nothing. I had to do that stupid dartboard for nothing. I don't know. Well, at least the tomb was big. We learned a lot there. And we requested a book for tomorrow. So, we'll see. We do not have the sauna. We have 50 steps starting tomorrow, so I'm going to use 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to use 3. We have 47 steps tomorrow because I'm going to the outer room tomorrow first. I think that's the new strategy. Outer room first for something awesome, and then to come in here and completely fail in the inside of the house.